The mother of a severely autistic child has written to the Minister for Disability Issues, telling her the decision to limit access to a fund for disabled people has left her unable to get respite, and she's considering taking her life.
She's one of many carers who have been left distraught at the changes. The Disability Issues Minister rolled back some of those changes today.
But as political reporter Amelia Wade explains, when she learned about the decision last week, she didn't do anything.
Michelle Sharp's son has very high special needs and requires 24/7 care.
In an already broken system, where there are so many things that aren't working, this was the one thing that already was. Please don't break it.
The Ministry of Disabled People blindsided the community on Monday by immediately limiting access to a support fund for disabled people and their carers.
The Minister knew about the changes on Thursday and yet didn't think to consult anybody.
We would have been consulting on a pause. Now we're consulting on what the rules should be.
Today, the Minister and the Ministry did a partial U-turn, allowing the fund to continue to be used for essential tools and regional travel.
It's not impractical for us to want to have some conditions and regulations around that.
But there's still a question mark over respite care, leaving the mother of a severely autistic child distraught. In a letter to the Minister, she said, "I spend my days being verbally and physically assaulted. I have non-stop noise to manage every single day, all day. Every person in our home is traumatised. My own autistic brain is in absolute burnout, and subsequent PTSD has left me in a very delicate position." The mother said a few months ago the only solution she could see was to take her and her child's life so that her family would get life insurance so that they could keep their family home. No carer has been able to manage her child and she has no family support. She says the funding gave her hope that her situation was survivable because it allowed her a few nights away so that she could recharge. She said the news yesterday that all of our funding is now obsolete for our circumstances is devastating. And I don't use that term lightly. The grief and turmoil is huge. The news is so fresh, I am shaken to my core, and I can only wonder just how long it will take before I am again in the position of believing the only solution is to end two lives. We put this to the Minister.
Each person with a disability is assessed, they are given a full assessment, and so those individual situations have to be looked at.
Individual situations that have just been made so much harder. Amelia Wade, Newshub.
And if Amelia's story has brought up any issues for you, there is support available all hours of the day or night on the National Helpline. You can call or text it. It is 1737.